Losing a loved one can be devastating, and sadly, it often means that family members are faced with unexpected and significant funeral and burial costs. If your loved one completed military service during their lifetime, you may be entitled to veteran life insurance benefits provided by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, which is meant to alleviate some of the financial burden. So, what are veterans' benefits? Veterans' benefits are various forms of assistance and support provided by the government to individuals who have served in the military, typically in the armed forces. These benefits are intended to recognize and honor the sacrifices made by veterans and to help improve their quality of life after their military service, including a pension, educational benefits, and even burial assistance, including burial in a national cemetery, provision of a headstone or marker, and financial support for funeral expenses. What will veteran benefits provide at the time of death? The VA National Cemetery Administration (NCA) provides burial privileges to all honorably discharged veterans, which includes reservists, members of the National Guard, active duty military personnel, Korean War veterans, and others. Any dependent children, as well as the veteran's spouse, are also eligible for burial at a VA National Cemetery when they pass away. The VA burial benefits will cover the costs of burying the veteran at a national cemetery, up to $2,000 depending on the circumstances. The VA will provide funeral services for veterans who qualify at no cost, including transportation of the remains, perpetual care of the gravesite, a headstone or marker, funeral arrangements, and the services of a funeral director. In addition, the Department of Defense or National Guard may provide full military funeral honors if requested. This will include the folding and presenting of the U.S. burial flag at either a private or national cemetery during the burial. In addition, eligible survivors will receive a tax-free death pension as a means of financial assistance. In order to receive the benefits, the veteran should have met one of these criteria: aged 65 or older at the time of their death, had a service-related permanent or total disability, been killed in action or died on active duty, received VA disability compensation at the time of death, have served during a war period at the time of death. The death pension is typically between $250 and $1,000 per month. Unfortunately for most families, this isn't enough to cover the rising cost of funerals, burials, and other end-of-life expenses that follow after a loved one passes away. So what options do you have? While the VA may offer certain benefits to veterans, such as burial in a national cemetery or a burial flag, these benefits may not cover the entirety of the expenses involved. Final Expense Direct can complement the VA benefits by ensuring that the family has the necessary funds to cover the remaining costs. If the family relies solely on VA benefits, they may face unexpected financial burdens, which can be particularly challenging if they are already dealing with grief and loss. Final Expense Direct's Final Expense Insurance provides a practical solution by offering coverage specifically designed for funeral and end-of-life expenses, ensuring that the family can honor their loved one's memory without added financial stress. If you are a veteran and have questions that your funeral and final expenses may or may not be fully covered by your veterans' benefits, then get in touch with Final Expense Direct. We partner with all of the top final expense life insurance companies that can help you find the best coverage options for your family. Call 1-877-674-0014 now or email us at customerservice@finalexpensedirect.com to see what you qualify for.